Isn't electricity powerful against water? Or not the Lux, Ryu. I thought Ryu was electric. I feel like once again I've gotten myself completely lost. Are there different levels to the map based on where I'm at? Oh my gosh, it's way up here. I guess we're gonna go back. Oh, Ryu's a fire dragon, okay. I don't know why in my head I thought he would be electric. Do we have anyone that can even open this? Oh. It's water? I don't think any of these pals are water pals. Nope. That's fine. I didn't need it anyways. All those elemental chests usually just give you is like a lot of pieces, like elemental parts for that particular Alright, I remember this.
You gotta stay hydrated.
I remember this.
I need water. Help me. I need water. Help.
Thank you, Babby. I'm curious to see how we do against that. Because well, Ryu's level 60, right? So you got a level 60 fire dragon. So ultimately, you would kind of want to have your base pals up to also level 60 with the appropriate, like, I'm trying to remember something, and it's probably why it smells like it's burning all of a sudden. I think, if I remember correctly, the offspring of a pal will have the same, I think the offspring will have the same, abilities, like attacks, as the parent. So you could give a skill fruit to one of the parents when you're breeding the army of like a really powerful one that they shouldn't have yet. And then when they breed that down, your entire army will have it instead of needing like the skill fruits for every single one of them. But I don't remember if it's guaranteed or if there's a chance. But either way, it could save a ton of skill fruits that way. So if there's a particular like really good water attack that they can all have, I would give it to one of the babies. You think 55 would tank enough of it? All right, let's hope. Oh, that's right. You still wanted the Dazzy knocked. You're not used to the new Discord icon? It's gonna take some getting used to. Yeah. I was trying to think about that, like, if it made sense to have like letters over it, like ER or something. We'd have to talk to Horizon about that. If you have any suggestions about the Discord server, bring them up to Horizon as far as like design stuff and stuff like that. That's what he's been mostly focusing on. Because it'll take some getting used to, but then people will start to remember what it is. Yeah, it's the ER, the emergency room. And there's a chat for community suggestions. A good point too there, yeah. He's working on all the roles. Alright, so now we're down to... So we've gone through the Dazzy knocked. So now we need... Warsect Terra. Omaskull, Kalasdir, and Bastigor. Okay, cool. We can easily do that. That's not a problem. That's why you're currently not playing the game? No, it makes sense. No worries. Are you feeling better though, overall? I saw you were playing that like platformer the other day too. I couldn't chat. That was the dare drop one, right? Okay, cool. Much better. It was fun. You already finish it? It kind of looked like oh, from Lurk It. Okay. I don't get shit from Lurk It. Lurk It's like, no, you buy. I'm like, okay. Hey, where we get chromite from? Do Smokies drop chromite? Maybe that's it, because we captured a lot of them. Energy cartridge. Yeah, I definitely think we need to get to the point where like we can start migrating towards the new base too, because we don't have any room left here. Oh yeah, we made new armor and stuff too. I didn't even like give you guys the full tour. We got lightweight plasteel armor now. Check that shit out. Gotta go poop. Hope everything comes out okay. None of your plots grow enough for one salad. You gotta make more plots, dude. You gotta make more. Lots more. Dark fragments are PAL materials, as are a lot of things in here. But we need to sell some stuff too. So we're gonna pull out the we have watering technique, and we've also got applied transportation technique. But I don't want to use them yet. We got a flamethrower schematic. We got a laser rifle schematic. Should probably go make some of those. What else we got in here? He'll probably be able to elaborate more when he gets back. If he gets back. I don't know, that final boss in the bathroom's kind of rough. But apparently the family got sick shortly after they got there. But they still got to do everything, but it was a little less exciting, he said. Which I can completely understand. Carrots? Potatoes? Okay, we're just gonna have to hatch up some of these too, just to see what the hell they are. We will give you your medicine, and then we'll open up some eggs. Why not? See, some of these Orzerks are really very easily. That was a perfect one right there, too. I'm creating a lot of perfect Orzerks. Minus the fact they won't work through the night, but... Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying all the new changes to the Discord. It's refreshing and looks good. Well, that is all Horizon. You send him all the love. I just criticized his offerings until he finally decided to make it a public vote for everybody else. I'm too picky, so... But it's coming together. I mean, it wasn't bad before either. It was just we need to figure out what else we can do to try to streamline things. I think the biggest confusion on the Discord is still going to be... Which, by the way, if you're not in there yet and you want to keep up with what we're doing, you gotta... I think this works. This should work now. We've rebranded the combined Discord server. We just kind of renamed it, so it's more more generically all of us together. Since Callum's not at the helm of it anymore. He's doing his own thing with Muzak in a different space now. I'm only slightly hurt he didn't tell me where it is. But I also didn't ask him where it was, so that could be it too. But I'm assuming when he finally figures out all of his stuff and goes live again, it'll still be under Callum X, so I'll see him and can go bug him then. But always criticizing. Keeps you on your toes. I don't have an artistic bone in my body, but for some reason I'm really good at criticizing art. Like, I mean, I don't know if I should reword that. I'm very good at having an opinion about art. It may not be the right opinion, but like, I look at something and I can like, I'm more than happy to share how I feel about it and the way I want it to eventually look, but then I can't make it look any better myself. I need someone else to then do it for me. So I'm very good at from like a consulting standpoint, but then often can't actually deliver. So I just guide and mentor and really just bully people and boss them around, I guess. I don't know. We have a bunch of random ammo types in here too, but I kind of want to hold on to them. I'm never going to throw these grenades the entire game, but I like having them. Don't know why. Should we make the laser rifle? That's the next question. Oh, see, did it again. Holy dog fuck. We're going from like 400 damage to 1437. Jesus Christ. But what does it take to make the cartridges is the question. Also, we unlock them later. There's no sense in crafting it now. Wait, no, it's got to be behind us. Oh, it's way back here. Wait, that's not, wait. Hold on. Okay, so so it's 5. Wait, is it 5 shots? Like it's 1 shot per electric organ? We could make one. We've got the parts for it, but like that's kind of scary. I don't know if that's sustainable right now. We need a better source of we would need a better source of electric organs. We would need a better organ donor. We need to hatch some more eggs. I think we're going to be running out of space soon, too. Yeah, that's what I told him was like, you all got sick. But you guys still had fun. At least that's what you told me. You could have been lying. I have no idea. But I think Thursday we're going to do a demo too. We're going to do a different game. We're going to do a a demo of a new survival game on Thursday. If I can get my shit together. If I can't get my shit together, we'll be playing more Pal World. That's kind of the way it goes right now. Where did he wander to? Here you are. Here. Where do you get lettuce seeds from? One of the two vendors at the mid areas of the game. So you can go either to Dune Shelter, which is the vendor that's up here, or you can go down here to the vendor that's at Fisherman's Point. They both have lettuce seeds. The up and down cold weather's been bugging you as well. I mean, that's the whole South, though. Like, it's like 20 degrees all this week. It'll be 60 next week. Maybe not right away. I don't know. We've actually been having a pretty harsh winter overall, all things considered. It took us a while to get there. Like, it wasn't until this week that things started getting a little bit colder, but now I'm kind of at the point where I really don't need the Vixie anymore. I could drop the Vixie and just stop collecting things, because I don't need the money from her, and I'm not going to be really using any of these spheres. Let's drop the Vixie from the ranch, so we'll just free up a person. I mean, I hate to do it with a freaking 4-star alpha, pretty damn awesome Vixie, but we'll put another Mazzarina in there. We definitely need more milk. Like, it's cool to have the constant stuff, but like, if I don't need the bones... He ate the bones. We gotta put... I did like just craft up all my freaking pal oil though. And there's probably a ton in this. Yeah, there's a ton in there too. They put shit wherever the fuck they want to now. Like, there's too many boxes. Like, they put it wherever the fuck... They put everything wherever the hell they want to. Don't understand. But yeah, once you get lettuce and tomatoes, you can just start making tons of salads. But I also realized there are even better foods that are technically somewhat sustainable now. But they're not going to be everyday foods. I think we're going to keep throwing pizza parties for the everyday food. I see no reason not to. At the speed we're going at, I think it's fine. Mushroom quiche is pretty cool. It's also kind of good for base pals, but doesn't make them do anything faster, it just prevents their sanity dropping. And it takes a lot to make. But there's only like 3 purple foods out of all of it. But the largest kitchen unlocks these, and I don't really care for the quiche, honestly. And the Gale Claw, I mean, you're gonna get bonus defense, okay, that's fine. But the Mamarest Curry is where it's at, I think. Increases attack by 25% for a period of time. So it's like the burger. That's 20%, you stay full longer. Okay, fine. But if we're getting ready to go into like an actual fight, having a stack of this, I mean, that's nuts. But if we want that, we're going to have to start growing 3 other foods that we're currently not growing. Which kind of sucks. Which is why having a farm is going to be much better. But we'll need onions, carrots, potatoes, and red berries. Now, the good thing is we're not going to need a ton of it. So the yields that we're going to get are going to be pretty awesome. But the Mamarest meat we also get from one of the expeditions right now. So we're kind of stockpiling it while we do that mission. Yep. And again, it's one of those things where we're not going to be using it a lot. It's going to be for like just when we go do a big fight. And that's basically it. What we got here? Oh, now we're getting Raindrix Venison again. I think it was actually this one. Yeah, this one can get the Mammorest meat. Or the Raindrix Venison. The next one gets us back to Mazzarina. So running this one, we get lots of Mammorest. And then the very top one here, the Fabrake boss, we also get Mammorest and Broncherry with giant Pal Souls. So I really want to get to that one. I just don't know how we're going to do it. I haven't even tried to take out the boss from the Sakurajima. Some of the foods are needed for planting research, which is why I start... Oh, that's a good point, too. I have not been doing anything with planting. That's the other thing, too. I've been feeding my people bottom of the barrel shit, so... We haven't been doing very much with this. We probably should have, but... I need, like, Gumas leaves for this for the flower bed. That's probably a really good one. We need Gumas leaves for this. Silo is just everything else. Work speed needs lettuce. We will ultimately have more of that. I kind of stopped lettuce production when we stopped making salads. Yeah, they need potatoes and carrots. But like the amount of potatoes and carrots we'll probably end up getting overnight is probably going to be more than enough to sustain us for like 3 or 4 days. Through all of these researches and the onions and stuff. Yeah, it's probably going to last us a bit. Where you are. England! Ah, see, if I just waited a few more seconds, you would have told me. So it's pretty late for you. So good evening. Or... technically morning, I think. I think technically that makes it morning. But... morning's what you make it. Yeah, 2 a.m. for you guys right now, right? 5 hours ahead. I always get confused around the daylight savings times because, like, I think you guys jump forward or back, like, an hour. Usually, like, around a week-ish before we do. So sometimes the time zone, like, it flexes by, like, 4 to 6 hours. And then, like, restabilizes again. I just keep track of the 5-hour difference. I got a bunch of people I work with who are also in England, so they pick up support tickets and stuff and hand them off to us. So I'm used to the middle of the day, them being the end of the day, so. Start yourself a storage base. Take a while to do. Oh, man. Designing bases is still, it's fun, but I'm still getting used to it. Like, I still probably do things wrong. Like, I want nothing more than to stack my breeding farms in the new base. And we could do that now, actually, if we really wanted to. I really wanted to. No, we have to finish our tasks. We set out to do like one thing today and I haven't done it. So we gotta go, we have to finish that. Oh, these are all hatching because they're little eggs. I do it floor by floor. I mean, Dol, are you doing anything at that base at all? Because if you are, you want to make it a little bit bigger too. Like this base is too small, and that's my only. I think it's the only gripe I've had with the game. Like the sizable gripe is if you're a designer, if you like building bases and making really pretty structures and stuff. This game leaves a lot to be desired. It's very utilitarian design for building bases. Huge, wide open spaces. Otherwise, all the pals get stuck constantly. Like, this Phalaris should have no problem fitting through here. And it's gonna get stuck sometimes. It's just the weirdest thing. So you need to make all of your buildings like 3 high. And that, of course, takes up more space because now your stairwells have to be 3 high. And that makes it a 3x2 or a 3x3 space. So you have these huge, massive bases everywhere. And it's like, I just want like a, a cute little cabin somewhere. Like, the beginning of the game is the most fun because you can get away with that. It just doesn't happen anymore. Just the entire base is for storage? Holy crap. I've got so much room in here, I don't even have to worry about it. Unless you're doing like shipping container things. Where were those? Shipping. I think I unlocked them again and I forgot about them. Oh, I guess I didn't unlock them. Oh, well, let's go back to the technology tree. Alright, they're definitely called something different. Storage container set. Yeah, that's 1 point. These are actually the key to some really interesting construction glitches too. People have been figuring out that makes a lot of sense. Like we were doing we made stacking farms up here to save some space. And then these were all done with benches to keep them perfectly aligned, because if they weren't perfectly aligned, there's no way I would have let them in my base. And I still had to break a couple of them because it was just way too much being produced. Now I kind of wish I hadn't, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, Lileen's not okay. I think I'm going to redo this a little bit because we learned how we can like kind of move them a tiny bit when we're setting them up and stack them way better than they currently are. But also this entire thing right here was like for design, like to look cool. I need to like fill this in and just stack up all of my stuff right in a row. Like move these somewhere else. Like there's no need for this to be the way it is. It doesn't look cool. It just, I tried to make the base look cool and it just didn't. And in the end, I ended up having to bastardize everything to make it all fit anyhow. So it's okay. Oh, shit, he's got to go away. Just doing all the shipping containers. How much do those even hold? Oh, geez. Takes 100 ingots. There we go. It's a team effort. So that's what we get. 36. So 36. So 40. Damn it. Stop it. Don't want to put anything in it. So the problem, like most games that I see with that, is these, while they take up a lot more materials, they're the same size. They're also 40. So a refined metal chest is actually way better. In the long run, I could stack up probably like 10 of these in the space of one of these. Right? It's actually not even about, it's maybe about the width of 2, like it's very close. Times however many of these we can go through, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5, maybe 6. So you can get a lot more storage in the same amount of space. And then you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, 32 spots, you're pretty close. That's like the one thing that kind of bugs me about a lot of I don't know why it's like every survival game. I don't know why they do this. If anyone knows, please tell me. But like, I saw this, I mean, I've seen this everywhere. Like, they do it in Valheim. They did it in Sunken Land. They did it in, what was the other game we had just played? Shit, I can't remember. But they have this like, they have this habit of creating something really cool. Like here's like a stack of wood, and it takes up like a 2x2 unit area, and it looks really neat, and it holds like 50 wood. But then like a chest that takes up 1/8 of that space holds 10 stacks of 50 wood inside of the same space. So it's like, other than for aesthetics, I don't know why I would ever build the bigger thing. Like I wasn't sure about that. I played a lot of Valheim. A lot of it. And I struggled with that because I was like, I want to use like the wooden stacks. They look so cool. It never, the math never mathed. We got an ad starting in a second here. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break while we run our ads, so that people who aren't subs don't have to deal with missing out on anything. I'm going to go get a refill on my drink, and I'm going to be right back. I'd encourage you guys to do the same thing. Go stretch your legs, get a drink or snack yourselves. Go pee yourselves if you need to, and then we'll be right back in about 3 minutos. All right, see you in a second. Bye.